enchantment!
No, Leandra. Leandra.
Shouting won't make him understand you better, you know.
There you are. Where's your mother? Is she feeling all right?
I'm tempted to say she isn't, just to see your reaction.
Your mother didn't show up for our weekly visit. Is she ill? She is here, isn't she?
No, Gamlen. We haven't seen her all day.
Where could she be?
With her suitor, perhaps?
Suitor? Leandra never mentioned a suitor.
Well, those lilies arrived for her this morning.
You see, Uncle? Nothing to worry about. Mother's just got a special friend.
No, this isn't like Leandra at all. If she was going to cancel our visit, she would have sent a message. Do you think I could have just missed her? I know the route she takes from your house to mine. I'll see if someone's seen her along the way.
You're panicking over nothing. She'll be back soon.
I can't just sit here. I have to do something.
I'll be really glad if I have to punch you for getting me this upset over nothing. White lilies. I know something about that.
Don't just leave me waiting. What is it?
There's a killer in Kirkwall who sends his victims white lilies before he takes them. He's murdered several women already.
No. You're wrong. Leandra is fine.
Aveline will get the city guard to keep an eye out. Don't worry, Uncle.
All right. That girl will know what to do. Maybe Leandra took another path to my house. I could have just missed her. I'm going back to Lowtown.
You should help Gamlen look for your mother. You might be able to track her more easily once night falls and the streets empty out. All right. The boy and I will stay here in case she returns.
Ignoring the facts doesn't change them.
You don't know for sure that she's in trouble.
My mother has been taken by the Kirkwall killer.
What? Are you certain?
My mother received white flowers this morning. I believe the killer sends these to his victims.
That's not much to go on, but I won't dismiss your suspicions. I did that with Emmerich, and look where he turned up.
No, I just came here because I had nothing better to do.
I apologize. I didn't expect him to strike so soon.
This is my mother we're talking about. I want something done.
I'll try my best. I'll speak to my superiors and the city guard immediately.
You said you'd look into this after I told you about Emmerich's death. Did you learn anything?
I'm afraid not, Sarah. We examined Emmerich's body and the place where he died, but found no clues.
So you'll speak to your superiors? That's all you can manage?
If I knew where to find this man, I would see him impaled on the point of my sword. But I don't.
The Templars and the City Guard? Great. It's the coalition of getting nothing done.
I apologize, but it's the best I can do at the moment. With everyone's help, we may be able to quickly find the killer. That's all we can hope for.
Please send word if you receive any news.
Of course. You can count on me.
My mother is missing.
What? You don't think she was abducted, do you?
Don't just stand there. Didn't you take over Emmerich's investigation?
I did, but I found little.
My mother has been taken by the Kirkwall killer.
But I thought Gasgard DuPuis was the one responsible. We executed him.
Gasgard must have been innocent.
He confessed to kidnapping and blood magic. His death was deserved.
Could he have been playing dead?
I am sure, Sarah. He was beheaded.
That's pretty definite.
Gasgard probably deserved it. But it doesn't change the fact that my mother's gone.
I will speak to my superiors and alert the city guard. They'll keep a lookout for your mother. In the meantime, you should return to where your mother was last seen. You may find some clues.
I told you already! I saw her!
Did you see where she went?
What do I get for telling you?
Here's a few silver. Buy yourself some food. And new shoes.
That's real silver, that is! I'm your man, through and through. Tell you everything I know.
Maybe you should talk to my fist.
Why? Does it talk back?
You don't get your ears boxed.
All right, I'll tell you.
Get lost, you little runt. I'm not giving you anything.
Enough. This is about your mother. You want something? Here. What about this?
That lady was here. She looked like she was going to take the bridge to Hightown. But then a man came up to her. He stumbled and fell over right at her feet like he was dead. His hands were all bloody, like he'd been in a fight. The lady shook him, and I think he said, "Help!" She got him to his feet, and he was wobbly. It was funny. Anyway, they left, and that's all I saw.
What did the man look like?
He was a man. He had hair and a nose. And nice clothes. But they were all stained from the blood.
It's not too late. She could still be alive.
Why would anyone take her? It doesn't make sense.
I never thought I'd curse my mother's kind-heartedness.
You could be wrong about all of this. Maybe the flowers don't mean anything.
I'll destroy anyone who touches one hair on her head.
Yes, you go do that. You're good at that sort of thing.
You know Mother. She just can't resist helping people.
That's Leandra, all right.
Do you have any idea who this man is, Uncle?
I couldn't tell you, my boy.
The man left some blood. Where he fell over. You could follow it.
Why don't you do what the boy says? I'm going to go home in case Leandra shows up.
Never thought I'd say this, but Gamlen's right. My men can look for Leandra while we check the blood. Any lead helps.
Gascard! Hawk, what are you doing here? Do you have something? My mother's gone. She received white lilies this morning.
So soon? I wasn't expecting this.
You could say that. I think my mother's been taken.
By the killer? That's not good. I didn't expect him to strike again so soon. Remember Alessa, the woman you rescued? Just as I predicted, he took her not long after you found us. I have enough of her blood for one ritual. I can use it to track them.
I don't like it. My men will find Leandra.
But when will they find her? My magic can lead us straight to her, right now.
You could have tracked the killer this whole time. Why haven't you done it?
I lost the power to confront him when you destroyed my shades. But with your help, we could go now. He'll be no match for us.
Tracking a lesser will require you to use blood magic, won't it?
Yes, Sarah. I know of no other way.
Use the blood. I need to find my mother.
Stand back. If there is anything left of Alessa in this world, this ritual will find it.
I'll find the killer some other way. Keep your blood magic.
I understand. I'll be here if you change your mind.
Mother! Alessa! What is this?
Oh, that's a pretty little shrine.
That woman in the portrait looks like Leandra, doesn't she?
This man is either very devoted or very insane.
A shrine dedicated to a wife? A sister?
If I ever make anything this pathetic, do me a favor and stick a dagger in my eye.
Creepy.
I need to find her. Now! I know this locket. It belongs to Mother.
I was wondering when you'd show up. Leandra was so sure you'd come for her.
Mother always knew me best.
Yes. And she spoke so fondly of you. What a lovely, gentle woman.
Quentin!
Gascard, so, you've reached me after all these years. I figured you gave up.
Gascard wishes to avenge his sister. He'd never give up.
Oh, is that what you've been telling people, Gascard? Your sister?
Shut up. I am going to learn your secrets, old man. Everything you kept from me. This was what it was about all along. Oh, I do intend to kill him. I will learn his art, even if I have to crack his head open to expose the mysteries contained within. You lying dirtbag! Why didn't you tell me his name was Quentin? I had other things on my mind. You promised you'd teach me, Quentin. You're going to deliver on that promise.
I promised to teach you. I didn't promise to teach you everything.
I'll kill you for this deception. I didn't deceive you totally. The plan was always to kill Quentin. And we can still work together. Once he's dead, you'll have your mother back. Are you afraid? Hoping Gascard would have forgotten what you did?
Afraid? Of Gascard? No. Gascard respects me too much to kill me.
Shut up. I am going to learn your secrets, old man. Everything you kept from me. Sorry to interrupt this lovely student-teacher reunion, but where is my mother? Listen to me. Together we can defeat Quentin.
I'm sorry, Gascard. When my wife died, I lost all hope. I wasn't able to be the mentor you deserved. But now, my work is finished. And I can teach you as I always meant to. Come back to me, Gascard.
You'll let me be part of this. You'll teach me the secrets of necromancy.
I will keep nothing from you.
If you join him, you die with him. You're powerful, Hawk, but not that powerful.
And now, Gascard, you will be the first to behold my greatest achievement.
Quentin's a madman. You don't want to join him. You don't know me. You don't know what I want. Look at this mess. Quentin's clearly insane. Insane, but powerful. Don't you see what he's done? What part of this is worth having? To coax life from dead flesh. I always imagined it would be glorious. You're right. This is monstrous. He has my mother. Get between me and him, and I will kill you. I'm sorry, Quentin, but I can't.
You disappoint me, Gascard. I always thought you, of all people, would understand.
You'll let me be part of this. You'll teach me the secrets of necromancy.
What? You were going to do that, right?
You will never understand my purpose. Your mother was chosen because she was special. And now, she is part of something greater.
You're crazy. I get it. Where's my mother?
I have done the impossible. I have touched the face of the Maker and lived. Do you know what the strongest force in the universe is? Love. I pieced her together from memory. I found her eyes, her skin, her delicate fingers. And at last, her face. Oh, this beautiful face. I've searched far and wide to find you again, beloved. And no force on this earth will part us.
Mother!
There's nothing I can do. His magic was keeping her alive.
I knew you would come.
Don't move, Mother. We'll find a way to...
Shh. Don't fret, darling. That man would have kept me trapped in here. But now, I'm free. I get to see Bethany again. And your father. But you'll be here alone.
I should have watched over you more closely. I should have...
My little boy has become so strong. I love you. You've always made me so proud.
Did you find her?
I'm sorry, Uncle. She's gone.
You were right about the flowers and everything. I can't believe she's gone.
I was too late.
So you're to blame. If you'd been quicker or stronger, you could have... She could be... Why her? Why Leandra?
The killer used Mother to magically reconstruct his dead wife. They had the same... face.
What sort of nightmarish magic is that? Oh, Maker! Maybe the Templars are right. Lock the mages up. Throw away the key.
Do you want them to lock me up too, Uncle?
I don't know. You would have been better off if you were just normal like Carver.
You're happy they took Bethany away?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I'm glad Bethany died before she could hear you say that.
I wish magic hadn't touched her. She would have been better off. Magic's always run in this family. It's a curse. Now even your mother's fallen victim to it.
Magic didn't kill Mother. A madman did. He could have just as easily killed her with a knife.
You said she was used! This goes beyond just murder. It's desecration. I wish you never told me what that twisted son of a bitch did to her. I wish I hadn't asked. I hope you killed him. Good. I hope it hurt.
I know it hurts, but Mother wouldn't want us to dwell on it.
I'm not you. I can't just shove my grief into a corner and never look at it again.
Mother's gone. Will knowing why ease the pain?
No, it won't. It will always seem senseless, won't it? Where's the one who did this to her? Did you find the person who killed Leandra?
He's dead.
It won't bring Leandra back, but I'll take comfort in knowing that. Carver needs to be told. I'll send a message to the Grey Wardens and hope it reaches him. I will deal with breaking the news to Bethany. You've enough on your mind. You've had a long day, so I'll go to the gallows to talk to Carver. He'll need to know about this. I should talk to the city guard, make arrangements to retrieve Leandra's body. Take care, my boy.
I heard what happened. I know nothing I say will change it. I'm sorry. You were lucky to have her as long as you did. When the pain fades, that's what will matter.
I appreciate it, Anders.
I'm here for you. Whatever you need.
A mage did this to her. Maybe we're a danger to everyone around us.
He was a madman. That's what made him do this, not magic. I know you're looking for someone to be angry at. If it helps, go ahead and take it out on me.
I didn't try hard enough to save her.
She wouldn't want you to blame yourself.
You don't know my mother.
No. And I'm sorry I never will.
I'd rather deal with this on my own.
I understand.
I feel I should say something.
I know you're not good at emotional stuff.
At least your mother loved you. Not everyone can say that.
Mother was all I had left.
You don't really think that, do you? Family's not just the people you're related to by blood. There are other people who care about you. Like Aveline.
I couldn't save her. I'm to blame.
Listen, if you want to blame anyone, blame that madman, Quentin. You loved your mother and she knew it. It wasn't your fault.
I'm going to hold on to my memories of what she was, not the thing Quentin made of her.
And just think, you stopped him. Quentin's never going to hurt anyone again. I think no matter what, she'd be proud of you.
I'd rather be alone right now, Isabella.
Suit yourself. And I'm sorry.
I don't know what to say, but I am here.
Am I to blame for not saving her?
I could say no, but would that help? You were looking for forgiveness, but I'm not the one who can give it to you.
Just say something. Anything.
They say death is only a journey. Does that help?
It just raises questions. Journey to where?
I don't know. It's just something people say.
I suppose they say you go back to the Maker when you die.
I've heard that too.
How is that supposed to help the grieving?
It doesn't, but you asked me to say something. To be honest, I don't think there is much point in filling these moments with empty talk.
What about your mother? Is she still alive?
I don't know. I have no memory of her. At least you knew your mother.
I'd rather be alone.
Very well.
I heard the news. Arabalas. Marvinan.
I'm glad you're here, Meryl.
Leandra is in a better place now.
I don't speak Elven, Meryl.
I am filled with sorrow for your loss.
She's with the Maker.
Or with Falandine. You never know.
Mother should be here, alive, with her family.
I'm sorry I said something wrong. I'll just be quiet now.
Quentin used dark magic, just like you do. It turned him into a monster.
It's not the same. The magic is just a tool. He used it for something terrible. I'm using magic to help my people. It's not the same at all. I'm really sorry about your mother.
There's nothing to say right now.
All right. I'll just go then.
You know where to find me if you want to talk about it. I understand if you don't.
I wasn't expecting to see you so soon after... You know. I should thank you for showing me what a monster Quentin was.
He's trying to leave. I know a runner when I see one.
I'm really sorry about your mother.
It's your fault she's dead. You knew Quentin all along. You could have helped me stop this.
How was I supposed to know he was going to take your mother?
I can't even look at him. Aveline.
Think carefully. If you knew Quentin meant to take her, would you have told us? Well?
No. I wouldn't have told you. I wanted to kill him on my own so I could keep his knowledge to myself.
You're just saying that because you're afraid of me.
It's not my fault. I didn't know he was going to take your mother.
Fenris, what would you do to him?
That pain you feel is just the beginning, mage.
What do you want from me? Yes! I lied! I knew Quentin from the start! It was never about revenge. I never had a sister. The portrait in my house belonged to a woman I experimented on when Quentin refused to teach me necromancy.
You knew he was hurting people.
Sacrifices must be made in the name of progress.
That's the best excuse you could come up with.
What do you want? Nothing I say can change anything.
You knew he was hurting people.
And I have to live knowing that I made that terrible mistake. Killing me isn't going to bring your mother back.
Nothing will bring her back. Get out of my sight.
I'll find some way to repay you. I will.
It won't bring her back, but it will make me feel better.
Hawk. I don't care what else is going on. We haven't spoken about Leandra. How are you?
My mother is dead. My heart's broken.
I suppose I could say, at least you knew yours. But that seems more about me than you. I just have flashes of impossibly long hair. But my father... Would you like to hear one thing?
You've never talked about him.
My father trained me in all the skills he had been forced to give up. He spent everything to get me into Kaelin's service. Do you know what I remember? When he read to me, stupid things, dragons and heroes. He wouldn't turn a page until I reached over and took his hand. That big man made every step of the story my choice. I loved that. He died of the wasting in a Denerim ward. Those last weeks, I read to him. I had to take his hand to turn the pages, and I couldn't tell if he was too weak, or if it was the old game. He smiled at that, at his big girl. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Drink?
I could use one.
As much, or as little as you want. No one tells you how to mourn. And when someone says, move on, you take their hand and say, my choice. That's all I have. I'll miss her too.
A glass for those we've lost.
All right then. Benoit Dulac and Leandra Hawk.
I don't think so.
Good. Feel it. Everything. Wallow in it.
I have a smile on my face. That should be enough for most people.
That doesn't work on me. I knew her too. I want to think my mother was like her.
What is it about death that brings out the speeches?
Maybe people think it's something they can share. That's the human response anyway. I'm not sure what you're doing. Don't lose your friends too, Hawk.
I'm just going to let it go for a while. But I appreciate the thought.
Good. Maybe that's enough. If you need anything, go ahead and get it yourself. That's what I needed. And we're not so different.
I've had more than enough opportunity for kind words. I'm full up.
She was your mother. You're allowed to be an ass about this. Just remember that there are people who care. Even if sometimes they don't know why.
Keep your sympathy for the next person you let die.
What was that for?
Your job is protecting the city. If you were any good, my mother would be alive.
I see.
Well?
Well, what?
Hit back! Give me a worthy target.
It would help, wouldn't it? To have a target that could undo this. I don't have an answer that can satisfy you. The guards never do. Cast your blame if you want, but this isn't about me. I'm sorry for your loss.
So you agree that you should have stopped this?
Would have? Certainly. Could have? Some people are broken.
Get mad, or swear it'll never happen again, or something.
It would help if someone knew what to do, wouldn't it?